Hello friends, we're doing another declutter. It will be cheek products. That means bronzer, highlighter, and blush. Thank you so much for your suggestions to send my products to Product Beauty Share. I will certainly be doing that, especially with more declutters to come. I am a chatter, I am a storyteller. This will be a long declutter because every makeup product that I encounter, I might have to say something about it or not. But just a warning, so if you don't like that, then goodbye. I'll see you in the next video. If you loved it, stay tuned. We're gonna get into all the compacts. Grab a snack. It's gonna, excuse me, camera, for cutting me off. I was not done. I also wanted to mention, there's Maddie. If there's anything you like, just let me know. I'm gonna leave my email down below. I didn't want it to seem, because I mentioned this in the last video, but I edited it out because I'm like, if you want it, let me know. But if there's something you want specifically, just let me know and I'll send it to you. I'll be more than happy to. And then the rest that I decide to donate, I will do so to Project Beauty Share, like I said in the beginning. So let's get started. Okay. I'm sorry, my nails aren't painted. Don't get mad at me. Oh, what? Okay. Drawer number 1. What do we have here? Ooh, we got the Melt Makeup Highlighters. I rarely use these. Although they're very beautiful, I felt that I guess I have to use a different brush with it. It's been a while since I used these. This is in the shade Gold Ore. I thought actually really nice. It has a really nice shine to it if you can see it there. So here I go again, keeping stuff. Good job, Alicia. Stargazer, the other highlighting shade from Melt. This is a little lighter in tone. I feel like they're really smooth, but one thing I did notice with these shades is that they don't last very long. So they look great on the swatch, but I don't feel like they last long on the skin. Here we have the Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer in number 3. This is before they started selling them in the thinner packaging. I'm gonna definitely give this away because I do love the new formula a touch better. And although this is a beautiful compact, I don't use it. It's been a while since I have, so I'm gonna give that away. The Ofra Cosmetics highlighter. This is in the old packaging. This is Rodeo Drive. This is fairly old. This is a really nice shine to it. So there we go. Really nice shine to Rodeo Drive, but I actually have this in a palette, so I'm gonna give that away. My paper towel for my swatches. Ooh, the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder. These are actually quite beautiful. They're drugstore. They retail for around like $4 a compact. This is in the shade Crown of My Canopy. I remember I saw this on Kathleen Lights and I was shocked, completely shocked as to how beautiful these looked on camera, and doubly shocked to see how beautiful these looked in person. So I'm going to definitely give those away because if I want them again, they're not really expensive to buy and I could just do it again. The Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess in Heat Wave. Remember this? This was like, I feel like a Desi Perkins highlighter for me. I always saw her use it and I was like, oh my god, I have to have it. It's gorgeous. I mean, the compact is beautiful and it used to have like this glitter spray overlay and it still kind of does. There it is. This is a gorgeous highlight. I don't know why I never okay, fine, I'll try it again. I gotta make sure I separate what I'm keeping and what I'm giving away. The Pressed Powder Cheek Highlighter from ColourPop. I think is this like a special edition of something? I don't think so. So we're looking at the shade. Is there even a name? Hello? I don't think this is a name. So this is like for the cheeks, but it highlights the cheeks. So it gives a really nice sheen, if you will, to the cheek, I should say, I guess the apples of the cheek. So that's pretty nice, but I'm gonna give that away because again, you have enough of those. And this is in another shade. This is like more of like a champagne-y thing going on, so that offers up a nice sheen. Oh, this is more pinky. So the first one that we swatched was more peach and this one is more pinky. I'm sorry that it's hard to see. So that's that shift right there. So I'm gonna give that away. Ooh, the Dual Finish Highlighter from Lancome. This is Sparkling Peach, and this is what we're looking at. This is actually a beautiful highlight. It's very creamy, and I feel like, oh, so look at that. That is shiny. Woo! It kind of reminds me of my NARS, so I might give that away because my NARS, I I forgot the name of it. It's similar in color, so we might be okay with that. Ooh, the Dose of Colors Melonade Supreme Glow Highlighter. I actually like the Dose of Colors highlighter formula quite a bit. Again, this is in the shade Melonade, and it has like that duochrome type of effect. It's very hard to see. Again, I'm really sorry about my veins. Nurses, you like this vein porn? But it's so pretty. Oh, I forgot I had these, man. Declutters are the worst. They're the worst. The Urban Decay Afterglow Highlighter. Ooh, this is in the shade Sin. I haven't used this in a while. This, I mean, I completely forgot that I had this, so that's gonna be in the donation pile. The highlighting powder from Bobbi Brown in Pink Glow. Oh, remember this marbleized compact? That, look at that. Oh, it's been a while. It has been a while, but it's so pretty. It's beautiful, but I feel a little too icy and cool tone for me, so if you want that, holler at me. I could not help but pick this up. This is a keeper. I'm sorry, friends. Look at this compact. It's from the Smashbox and Vlada collaboration. Like, all the cosmetics were packaged in the same rose design. And listen, even the actual pan is, this is just gorgeous. I'm keeping this. I mean, this is purely a collector's keep. And even I feel the highlighter is quite beautiful. It's not super intense. It's a duochrome peachy to gold type of shift, but again, look at this freaking compact. It's staying. I'm sorry. Here we have another Dior compact, but this is in the shade 001. I believe this is the more pinky shade highlighter. Again, really nice, but I don't need it. Oh, maybe this is more the gold. I think this is more the gold. I'm gonna put it in my donation pile because I feel someone can really enjoy that highlighter. They deserve to know the beauty of a Dior highlighter. The Laura Geller highlighter. Remember this one? Gilded Honey. Ugh, Gilded Honey, I feel like, was a staple amongst a lot of influencers. But look at that. It's just gorgeous. Look at that shine. And I feel like it's a great highlighter to have. It's small, it's lightweight, it's easy to pack. What is going on out there? There's so much noise. I'm gonna put this in a donation pile. I mean, I love it. It's gorgeous, but I need to stop keeping stuff. You know what I mean? A bronzer. This is the Milani Baked Bronzer. We're looking at the shade, what is this called? 05 Soleil. It's a baked bronzer, but I felt that it was really pretty. It has like these gold flecks in the actual powder. And I feel like, is it hard to see? It has like a nice glow to it. So it's not matte. It's gonna leave a little bit of a sheen, but if you like your bronzer to leave that type of sheen radiance on your skin with the warmth from the actual color, then it's something to consider. I'm gonna put this in the donation pile, but again, let me know if you want it. Oh, the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter. This is really interesting. The Physicians Formula, anything, like, the smell's okay, but I'm not particularly crazy about it. So if you want to see how that looks, this is in the shade, what is this? Does it have a shade? Oh, Pearl. This is in the shade Pearl. It's really creamy, and I feel like it has a nice shine to it. But again, I'm not particularly fond of that type of smell. But I feel like it shears out a lot, so it's not particularly blinding, but maybe will serve as a good base for a powder highlighter that you find as a favorite. So that's going to the donation pile. Oh, Jouer. I remember how Nikki Tutorials used to talk about Jouer. I mean, she coveted these, but these are extraordinary powder highlights. This is in the shade Rose Gold. I mean, their highlighters are insane. They have beautiful shine. They're so smooth. And again, the colors are just gorgeous. This is in the shade Rose Gold, but you have to be very, very delicate with these. I had one that broke because if you manhandle them, you're not gonna be happy. Here is a Bobbi Brown highlighter. We're looking at the shade Afternoon Glow. Look how gorgeous that is. Afternoon Glow. What are we looking at with the Afternoon Glow? I'm running out of arm space. That's really pretty. Ooh, I like that. But again, goodbye. Donated. Someone else deserves to enjoy that. Get it out of here. The Dose of Color Supreme Glow in Milk and Honey. Milk and Honey is so pretty. I think this was supposed to be for like tan skin tones. It's very yellow. There it is. It's very yellow. It's gorgeous. If you're into that type of color highlight, like it's super gold yellow, let me know. I'm gonna put in the donation pile. This was their first shade. Gold is the new black, and then afterwards they came out with the different other shades like the Melonade and the Milk and Honey we just saw. Gold is the new black. It looks like this in the pan, but when you swatch it, it's like a creamy, like true gold. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like, look at that shine. Amazing. I love you. I do, but I need to stop holding on to stuff. Remember, if it doesn't give you joy, it gives me joy. All makeup gives me joy. Well, I guess 90% of it. But I have to learn to just let it go, especially if I haven't used it in about a year. That's a powerful sign that it needs to go. Ooh, Burberry. Excuse me. Look at this compact. You clearly tell it's Burberry. Oh my god. I forgot about this. Oh my god. The Rose Gold number 4 Fresh Glow Highlighter. Look at this design. Isn't that just intricate and elegant looking? I cannot. I'm gonna swatch it right at my wrist here. Oh, I have to keep this, friends. I mean, look at that. It is just so gorgeous. I rarely use this, I know, but it's so expensive. I gotta keep it, okay? Don't yell at me. Honest Beauty. I picked this up when I was at the Target in Denver, and one of you were like, there's plenty of Targets. I know. They were hard for me to get to. I only thought about the one in 34th Street because I'm always in Manhattan. Oh, that's a sticker. Oh my god. Midnight Reflection Luminizing Highlighter. So really soft powder. This is more like to provide radiance. So it's not like any of these that we swatched on the arm. This is a softer type of highlight effect. Think of it as, I would dare to say, like a Hourglass powder. It's not going to give you that shimmy shine, but it's going to give you glow. Honest Beauty, let me know if you need it. I'm going to take a little bit of a swatch break. We need a clean arm because we got lots more to go through. Anastasia Beverly Hills. You know what this is, friends. The So Hollywood. Remember this? This was like the number freaking 1 highlighter. I had to interrupt myself and mention this story because I distinctly remember ordering this highlighter. I was in Munich, Germany. That was the day this shade was to be restocked because I missed it the first time, totally ignored it, fell into the hype of So Hollywood, and I had to have it. And in this restock, I think she was releasing other shades and new brushes. I was in the airport in Munich trying to log on to the Wi-Fi, figuring out because it was all in German, but I got it. I got So Hollywood on the website in Germany, but I just wanted to mention that because it was a cool story. Goodbye. Everyone and their mom was using. You could do no wrong with this. I mean, it's still gorgeous. Look at that shine. I'm keeping it. Sorry. It's like the must-have top. Leave me alone. Almay. This was like an impulse buy. I didn't know what I was thinking. I was in the drugstore and I was like, oh, that looks pretty. It has like a double, this is a mirror with the brush inside. I didn't even like use the freaking brush. This is in the shade 30 Coral. So we got a little bit of everything here. So it's like light. It has a bit of a sheen, but again, definitely donating. Don't use it. Colored Raine, when they released their highlighters, I bought so many of them. This is in Cutie Pie, so we're looking at like a duochrome situation. I wanted this to kind of put on tops of my cheeks to create that really like fluorescent pink glow. This will look stunning on deeper skin tones, high on the cheekbones with that pink. Oh my god. I will put that in the donation box. Holler at me if you want it. The other Mel Cosmetics shade, this is in Nova. If I could open it, jeez. Nova is like the bronze color. I barely use this. Look at that. Look at that. That is gorgeous. going in donation box because this will be like a really pretty bronzer on me, but I feel someone with a deeper skin tone should take advantage of that shade. Oh my god, I gotta stretch my legs. Oh, that's so much better. Another colored Raine highlighter. We're looking at Luxurious Bling. So you see there's a little bit of a pink shift there. That's really pretty. Oh, I mixed it up with the Melt bronzer. Highlighter. That's so pretty. Gorgeous. Going to the donation pile. We're gonna put it in the donation pile. Colored Raine again. I told you it took I bought so many of these. Selfie. What does Selfie look like? Really creamy. You know what I mean? Oh, so gorgeous. I think these didn't do well because maybe they were a little too creamy and maybe look too textured on the skin, but I'm gonna put that in the donation pile because I feel someone could work it. Becca Cosmetics. This was like a special edition shimmering skin perfector. We're looking at Lilac Good. I don't know how to pronounce that. Goody. This was like a fun shade to put on your cheeks to kind of like mix it up. Another duochrome situation, like a really beautiful soft lilac finish on the cheekbones, on top of your blush. It shifts from gold to lilac, which is really beautiful. But I forgot that I have this, and I rarely put anything on my cheeks because I feel like my skin's really textured on that area of my face. So this is going to the donation pile. Last colored Raine, I hope. I'm looking around me. I don't think I have them anywhere else. This is in the shade Your Treat. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Gotta make sure my fingers are clean. That's beautiful too. Definitely go in donation pile if you want this. If you're looking for a beautiful bronze highlighter, deeper skin tone, let me know. I'll send it over. ColourPop. Remember they came out with their luster dusters or whatever these were called. This is in the shade Aura Voix. It's a loose pigment, but it's so pretty. Look at that. It's hard to see. Look at that shine. It's like a peachy type of loose highlighter. But you know what? It was so dumb of me to buy these. The reason why I did is because they're so cheap. They're so cheap, and it's like, why not? But yeah, why not? You don't use loose highlighters. Like, why are you wasting your money? This is in the shade Know Me. Just getting a little bit from what was left on top. That's really shiny. This is more cool tone. It has silver glitter in it. So if you're into that, let me know when it's yours. Oh, tray number 1. I'm gonna have to do a part 2, friends, because looking around me, it's a little overwhelming, I have to say. Not going to lie. All right, here we go. Ofra. So this is the new packaging. I'll show what the old packaging looked like from a little while ago. So this is the older packaging. This is the newer packaging. It kind of takes up a lot of space, I have to say. This is from the Nikki Tutorials collab in the highlighter Space Baby. This was like a duochrome blue opalescent finish type of a deal. I was intrigued. I definitely got pulled in, but I think it's so cool just to have these types of shades if you want to change it up. But that's a nice reflect, you know what I mean? I definitely have to keep this. This is so pretty. I know I haven't used it, but remember, it's good. That day is gonna come where I'm like, you know what? I want to put a blue highlighter on. Oh yeah, I gave it away. That's not gonna happen to me. The Anastasia Amrezy, the coveted Amrezy highlighter that was out of stock for so long. Everyone was devastated, and those alerts were on when the restock date was announced. But you know, I don't blame them. It's a beautiful highlight. I'm definitely going to keep this because I don't think I've used this with any of my Sonia brushes. So that is definitely going back in the drawer. Oh, the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Compact. I saw Jaclyn Hill rave about this, and I used to use this to set my foundation with, but I've actually have not been setting my foundation as much, and I haven't been really using this powder, so I'm going to put that in a donation pile. We're looking at the Revolution Beauty Vivid Bake Bronzer. This was a impulse buy. It's in the shade Ready to Go. I think I might have gotten this from Ulta or the actual website. It's more like a sheen, so it doesn't actually give me like a bronzing effect, more like a bronzy radiance, if you will. I'm gonna put that in the donation pile because I forgot that I had it. Looking at another Becca highlighter. This is in Royal Glow. Oh, this was the special edition, like Royal Wedding. Look at the crown. So pretty. pretty. I think this is such a beautiful color. I'm definitely keeping this because it's a special edition, okay? Leave me alone, and it's gorgeous. Goodbye. Bobbi Brown, more Bobbi Brown. What do we got? Highlighting powder in Moon Glow. Ooh, I remember this. This was another really popular shade. This was like the gold. Ooh, so pretty. Again, I love it. It's gorgeous. You gotta go to the donation pile. Goodbye. I love you. Please forgive me. The Revolution Beauty, the matte blush. This was all right. I would say it's a little powdery, so I'm gonna donate this because I thought it was a little too drying on my cheeks, but you know, you can't go wrong with the price. Butter bronzer. People love the butter bronzer. I have to say, I'm not crazy about it. I just don't like that type of scent on my face all day. And I would recommend this if you're dry and you find that a lot of powder bronzers just look chalky on you. But, you know, I'm not a particular fan of this type of texture. Like, I don't need all that creaminess on my skin. So I'm definitely going to donate that. Swatch break. The Urban Decay Beached Bronzer. I love this packaging. I thought it's just so beautiful. Palm trees for me, I'm done. I'm in all the way. This is in bronze. I think this was their deepest shade. Again, I actually liked this formula. I thought it was very smooth, and I'm keeping this because of the compact. I mean, I just love this design, so sorry, keeping. Ooh, this I have to keep. This is from YSL. This was like limited edition. I have a blush on you, but it was like one universal shade of coral. We're looking at the Street and I. This is definitely a keeper, friends. I can't get rid of this. This is so pretty, and the shade is just so hot coral, and it's perfect for the summer. Oh, the Desi and Katie Dose of Colors collab. This packaging, I just love. Isn't that so festive? It's amazing. And Fuego, you know, I found that this texture, I thought it was a little too creamy on the skin, but, you know, it's a beautiful shade. And the only reason why I would keep this is just because of the compact. I mean, hello. Oh, my back is starting to hurt. Okay. This is a Top Shop bronzer in the shade Salute. I was very intrigued, of course. So when I was in the store, I mean, it feels super soft. And I thought it actually was a really nice color. It looks super warm on the skin, but I feel I have so many bronzers now. I mean, with that bronzer try on, hello. I'm gonna definitely give this away because I'm sure someone could really enjoy that. The NYC Color Wheel. Again, intrigued by drugstore products. I mean, this was very, interesting in terms of how it looked, but I don't think it did much at all. There is just it's, you know what, I'm throwing this away. That's going in the trash. What do we have here? Is this Michelle Wong's channel? Get out of here. Le Beige. We're looking at the shade Medium Light. You know what? This was a dumb buy. I was in Nordstrom and the woman was like, oh, but if you get this color, you could use it as like a highlighter shade. I'm like, oh, why would I do that? Of course, I fell for it and I had to get it. You know, it's a beautiful, like, radiant, powder to put on like my cheekbones, but this was such a waste. If anyone wants this, if you want a Chanel Le Beige medium light bronzing powder or healthy glow luminous color, then let me know. Oh my god, face Stockholm. There was a face Stockholm in Columbus Circle where I used to work at Equinox. I barely use this and I'm afraid I have to throw this away. I was into cream contouring and I was like, I spent $30 on this huge tub of cream face makeup just for contour, and I probably only touched it once. There's a lesson for you, friends. Ooh, this is, I think was my, oh no, this is the Healthy Glow multicolor, I think split pan bronzer. So that's what we're looking at. Oh, this has been a while. It's, you know, it's a pretty deep shade. I'm gonna have to dip back into that. Definitely it still smells like Chanel. Oh, and this was the other Healthy Glow powder. This is in deep. And now let's see how this looks like. It still feels really nice. Wow, that's really like orangey. Let me use another finger. Maybe that had a highlighter shade on it. No, that's pretty warm. I'm gonna have to revisit that because again, it's like when you get new brushes, you just want to dip back into makeup that was just kind of like meh, but you use your new Sonia or Wayne brushes or Hakuhodo or Chikuhodo or whatever, and you're like, oh my god, my eyes are open. The photo bomb. So I saw a video of Desi Perkins talk about using face powders to create contour, and face powders are naturally going to be a more skin-like in finish, or I would say powder foundation would be more skin-like in finish because it's a foundation as opposed to just a regular pressed powder or a regular bronzer. So this is their powder foundation, and I wanted to use it for like contouring purposes to experiment. We're looking at After Dark. So this is that shade. It's really smooth. And I thought, you know, I wanted to try it out as like a face product, but I'm going to keep this because I want to experiment with, again, like I said, with my Sonia brushes and all that. Kevin Aquan, we're looking at Deep for the contour shade. This was an impulse buy too. I mean, I don't know why I bought this. This is too deep for me. This is too obvious of a contour shade. So if you think you might have or find any use for this, let me know down below. Oh, the blush trio from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in Peachy Love. I think, you know, I'm gonna have to give these away because I don't use them often, and I see what they were trying to do. You have like shimmers in the matte, and then you have a satin finish, and then you have more of a glowy type of finish, and I usually will pull them across the pans to get like that peachy type of glow, but again, don't use them, so I'm gonna donate that. Oh, I have to say, Becca bronzers were definitely some of my favorites that year. This is in Ipanema Sun. I loved this shade. Absolutely love this shade. I think this was one of my best bronzers up until that time. The formula was smooth, it looked skin-like, the tone was perfect for me. I'm gonna have to revisit this because given all the bronzers that I recently purchased, I'm very curious to discover that comparison. So I'm gonna keep that 30. And this one, best bronzer for 2017 in my yearly roundup that year. We have this in... Hello, are you gonna tell me the shade? Why isn't it on here? I think this is 30M. I thought this was a great bronzer to use for those who were not comfortable using bronzer because it had that gelée type of finish. But look at that color. Oh, I love this because it was so skin-like. I'm gonna have to keep this, sorry. She was like my OG and need to keep her. I can't let her go. Deep bronzer. This was when Physicians Formula released deeper bronzers because when they released those like bronzer shades that only bronzed very little, but I feel they could have gone deeper. I think they did. I didn't pick up those new shades because again, I'm not really a huge fan of the Physician Formula's butter bronzer. If you are and want deep bronze, let me know down below. Bobbi Brown's Bronze Glow. Look how beautiful that is. I think this is absolutely gorgeous, but again, I'm gonna have to say goodbye because as beautiful as that is, I know I have highlighters that are equally as so or even more so, and I have to gotta let it go. Goodbye Bronze Glow by Bobbi Brown. This I'm keeping. I have to. This is a Dolce & Gabbana limited edition Sicilian bronzer in Sunshine 30. Look at this compact. It is just gorgeous. I bought this at Saks Fifth Avenue. I rarely use it, but the compact is a keeper. Look at that. The bronzer shade is actually alright, I have to say. The powder is really smooth. It's very warm toned, and I'm, you know, probably dip back in to see how that looks like. The Milani Conceal and Perfect. I rarely use this. This is a whim buy at the drugstore. I was like, oh, I could probably use that. Barely touched it. I'm gonna have to trash that because this is a cream product. I don't think it'll be really nice to donate to someone else, you know what I mean? 002, another Dior New Skin Luminizer. This was the pink shade. This was the pink shade. It's a gorgeous highlight. Look at that. Look at that shine. It just has so much brightness to it, but I gotta part ways with it. Goodbye. The Girl Lactic Luminous Face Veil. I was intrigued. I swatched this in store and I was like, oh my god, that's pretty. This was like more of a radiant type of finish, but I thought maybe not. It was like, you know what I mean? Radiant, my butt. That is so not radiant. That's shiny. This is so pretty. I'm gonna have to revisit this. Look at that. Oh my god. Girl Lactic Beauty, please. Stop it. You're too much. Another Dolce & Gabbana. This is the tropical blush. I think I was like having a panic attack at Saks because they ran out, because I needed this color. Look how beautiful this is. This is like pink. Pink, and truly will offer up that burnt sun look on your cheekbones. Amazing. Yeah, we're keeping that. Sorry. Oh, MAC Give Me Sun. Classic Give Me Sun. Actually, what I used to do is I'll put on like a deeper bronzer. For instance, I'll apply, let's say, Fenty Beauty's Caramel Cutie or even Island Ting, and then I'll apply this over everything just to kind of deliver that veil of bronze all over the face. So I'm gonna have to keep this because this is like OG. And last but not least, we got Gucci. Who am I? Who the heck am I? Soft Peach. This was a limited edition compact. I believe they sell Soft Peach as a shade, but like in their standard rectangle compacts. This used to have a ladybug on it. She's gone. I'm sorry. But I love this shade. This was such an easy shade to apply. I mean, peach, you can never go wrong. It was such a beautiful sheer veil of color on the cheeks. Have to keep this. It's limited edition. And I have like one other Gucci product, and that's gonna be in our part 2 because I'm having declutter fatigue right now. So that's it, my friends. That is part 2 for cheek products because I have like 2 drawers still to go through, and it's like I feel like we've done enough for today. Our brains can only take so much of me. And the next one after part 2 will be eyeshadow palettes, and I think I'll divide that into small and big, or knowing me, I'll just pull whatever out and just declutter what's in front of me right there and then. So again, I'm planning to donate a lot of this stuff to Project Beauty Share, but if there's something that caught your eye, then email me and I can make it happen and it will be in your hands. And until then, friends, that is a wrap. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video helped, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And until then, I'll see you on here again with another Get Ready With Me review, tutorial, or declutter. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.